You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna.
Today's episode was brought to you by the Comfort Experts. See us for all your heating and air conditioning needs. For more information, visit onehouраircarolinas.com. That's onehouraircarolinas.com.
Being married to an entrepreneur is hard work, but it's worth it when it works.
You got your hands full every day like I do. You got kids, you got a marriage that you're trying to work, a business that you're trying to make work, and finding time for the kids, and keeping it spontaneous. Boy, that was good last night.
Oh, shit. Nobody teaches you how to manage a business or manage a relationship or marriage. Everybody's just trying to do the best that they can. The purpose of the show is to give you some tools on how to make the marriage and the business work. We don't do it perfect, but we're figuring it out.
Oh.
Hello! Welcome to the G&E show. It must be Wednesday at noon because we are coming to you live right from Cardone Enterprises Studios right here in Miami.
No, it's Grant Cardone TV.
Grant Cardone TV, bringing it to you. Hello there, husband. How are you?
Wow, that chick is weird. Anybody ever called you weird? I'm sorry. Hey, welcome to the G&E show. Thank you. Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are in
something new.
We are in Miami. We're in Miami today. We bring you a show about when business and marriage collide.
Or how to treat your marriage as a business.
When you go into colonic, colonisis.
Oh dear.
Colonisis.
Okay, let's
get. Did you have a colonic today?
Come on, I want to roll it. We've got some good things to talk about today.
Dude, look, man. God, the news is unbelievable right now, right? I cannot get away. Since last Friday and the Paris attacks.
Oh my God.
Such an awful event, right?
Yes.
The media, though, takes this event, which is awful, and then all they do is they just jump on it. You know, CNN had people to Paris like in minutes.
Airports are shut, but they drop them in, huh?
Yeah, they drop them in, and then today they're reporting about how easy it was to get in, basically telling people like none of this is secure. So they continue to spread the bad news. I don't know if you've ever had friends that find it absolutely necessary to spread bad news, but that's what we're talking about today.
Go ahead.
And so we're going to be talking about how do you confront that, how do you handle that. Me and Elena and I, something like that. She's always correcting me. We recently went to Bogota, by the way. I'm bragging right now. Can we get a close-up of this by any chance? I'm getting a close-up of my
medal.
My medal. One of many medals, by the way, that I received from the 3-star general there, General Garcia.
You also received a 4-star general medal from the 4-star general there. I don't remember his name.
General,
something.
Wow, that's awful, dude.
That is awful.
I cannot even believe that you are such an imbecile. Your memory is awesome. I tell the kids that. The kids come to me, they're like, Papa, I scratched my finger. Oh, that's awesome. No, it's not. Sure it is, right? So look, we go into Bogota, and I had to apologize to 800 generals in training because I said, look, here I am. We fly into Bogota.
You apologized, right?
I apologized to them. I said, look,
you did a seminar for them. Did you
I said, I have such a regret that I was convinced the 2 other times we were going to Colombia, we were going to Cartagena, which is a beautiful, beautiful Catholic city with unbelievably gorgeous churches. And we haven't been there yet, but I know I just did some research on it. And we were going to fly into Bogota, 2 months ago?
Yep.
And we were convinced at the last minute by a guy that spread bad news to me that he saw in the Wall Street Journal that Bogota was so dangerous, Colombia was so dangerous, you can't go down there, all the crime, the problems, etc. And we didn't go, we canceled. Well, we went in there, okay? I'm just going to tell you from personal experience. We flew into Bogota. The people are awesome.
Unbelievable. Really happy country. When you look with your own eyes and not the opinion not based in any facts of other people tell you. If you actually observe for yourself, the people there were gracious, passionate, big-hearted, fun, happy people. That's what I observed.
Amazing people.
Amazing.
Okay. Want to show you around. They want to show you the city. They want. They're very proud.
Yes.
Dude, I didn't feel any type of danger while I was here.
Not a bit.
I mean, we did have police escorts everywhere, military escorts. That was kind of cool, right? I mean, literally, we're driving, and we would have motorcades. A motorcycle guy, 2 motorcycle guys were assigned to our car, and they would go up ahead of us and stop traffic.
So is that fair?
One time we were going down an alley, okay, and the guy turned his lights on, and the other cars started backing up, right? Robert, that was awesome. Robert, are you on mic?
I am, sir.
Oh, you sound good, too.
Dang.
Robert was down there.
His voice, he was like, oh, before we came
Todd
in.
was down there.
Exactly what I did.
Jiba was down there. Who else was with us? Paula went down there. Paula, what's Paula's last name? Gutierrez was down there. A friend of mine, Guillermo, reached us. I met a guy from Interpol that was unbelievable.
Yeah, Colonel Prado.
Yeah,
I do remember that name.
3 different generals that were unbelievable. Met most of their wives. The people were unbelievable, great. I'm telling you, the next time you plan a
The best thing
vacation,
about Colombia is how important the wives are. I was like,
they have a saying there. In Colombia, you drink the coffee. And number 2, in Colombia, the man is the head of the household, but the woman is the neck.
so she goes, we're going in that direction.
So look, we want to talk about how do you handle bad news? How do you handle gossip? How do you handle the person walking up to you every day and saying, hey, did you hear about?
Or blah, 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 blah.
Do you say stop? Do you say, look, I don't want to participate? Or do you just say, yeah, tell me about it, okay? Because this is what I believe, okay? We did a poll on Twitter, at my Twitter handle, at Grant Cardone, and I asked, those that gossip to you will gossip about you. I want to know what you think, what percentage agreed with that. Our number's 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. The stories about gossip, how do you confront the evil of gossip, or do you? At Elena Cardone, at Grant Cardone. Stay with us. We'll be right back to talk about bad news, gossip, and how to confront it.
If you're interested in becoming an internet marketer, network marketer, internet entrepreneur, or business owner, pay attention to this offer. CPA, known as Cost Per Action, promotes offers to top companies via paid traffic platforms. Imagine positioning yourself as the dominant player in your industry all over the internet, with people seeking you out for job opportunities, your product, and your service, while increasing your income to over 6 figures in 9 months. The Millionaire Mastermind will show you how. Learn through us with step-by-step digital instructional programs, free weekly webinars, and 24/7 customer support. The Millionaire Mastermind is the go-to expert for all resources and training to thrive in this industry. And it all starts with our free 6 Figures to 9 Months webinar. Sign up for your free 6 Figures in 9 Months webinar at themillionairemastermind.com/6 figures. That's themillionairemastermind.com/6 figures. Learn to sell, and you can have everything you want in business and in life. New York Times best-selling author and international sales and business expert Grant Cardone is now releasing a never-before-seen recording of the Monterrey, Mexico Sell or Be Sold seminar. Thousands were in attendance for this event and paid over $800 per ticket, and we are releasing it to you today for only $199 as an on-demand video seminar. When you invest today, you also receive the ultimate Sell or Be Sold package, including the Axiom Gold Award-winning Sell or Be Sold hardcover book, the Sell or Be Sold MP3 with over 12 hours of content, the digital video quick read book for your on-the-go needs with access to 21 exclusive videos, the massive Sell or Be Sold course workbook to solidify your entrepreneurial growth, and the companion trainer's manual for the course workbook to help your team master the sales process. Get access right now at grantcardone.com/Sell or Be Sold. That's grantcardone.com/Sell or Be Sold. Owning a home has many elements that have to be looked after. One of the most important elements is comfort, and your heating and air conditioning is priority. That's why we stop at nothing to provide on-time service and expertise for all of your heating and cooling needs. We are the Comfort Experts. We have the solution for all of your trickiest heating and air conditioning needs. That's why we brought you our show, The Comfort Experts. Every week we bring you tips and tricks to improve your home and bring you peace of mind with our quality service tips for home heating and air conditioning maintenance. Visit onehouraircarolinas.com to tune into our weekly updates and services for your home improvement. That's onehouraircarolinas.com today.
Hey, welcome back to the G&E show. Elena's making love to her phone.
To my camera.
So, dude, look, how do you guys handle gossip?
Okay.
How do you handle criticism? How do you handle bad news? Do you confront it? Would you sleep with Charlie Sheen?
No. Now listen.
No, you wouldn't, huh?
Oh, no. Not even when he was. Wouldn't even share a drink with him.
Guys. Can I have the floor? Can you give me the floor for 2 minutes? Because I think this is very important. For so long, I have heard, don't listen to gossip, don't spread gossip, yada, 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 yada. So what did I interpret that to mean? I interpreted that to mean, don't listen to anything negative about anyone, anytime, or I'm contributing to the gossip. Then I looked up the word gossip. I said, what is gossip really? Gossip in the dictionary is idle talk or rumor. When you can distinguish between the two, is what the person is telling me rumor and their opinion, then I can make my decision and say, hey, you know what? Knock that off, okay? I don't need to hear that you're tainting my opinion about this person without factual information. Now, if someone's going to tell me factual,
okay, but let me.
No. I need 2 minutes, and then you can have the floor, and I will not.
I'm going to give you an exact example, though.
No,
don't squeeze my arm like that.
Okay, sorry.
I don't like that.
So, if someone gives you
cut
factual
you off.
information that is negative or bad about somebody that actually can change how you go about your business or protecting your family, that is important and it should be listened to. It's called knowledge. Factual knowledge is different than gossip. When you can distinguish between the two, you can choose.
Okay, so Paris went off Friday. How much should I listen to the facts? 129 killed, 329 injured, 99 in critical. How much ISIS spreads? Fareed did a whole show on ISIS and the expansion of ISIS and how many people. How much of it, even if it's true, should I listen to? I want to know your opinion. Hang on. I want to know your opinion. I'm reading your comments at GrantCardoneTV.com. 305-865-8668. 305-865-8668. What you say is important, Elena. This is what people are telling me. Those that gossip to you, I put this out on Twitter. Those that gossip to you, well, let's see if Ruben knows. Is Ruben on? Yes. Ruben from California. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Grant?
Come on, man.
I was just on the Periscope. I was calling into the book.
Yeah. You did what?
I was calling in about the book. I was on Periscope.
Calling in about the book?
Yeah.
The calendar?
Yeah, I'll get you the calendar, dude.
Oh, the calendar, I'm sorry.
That's not how you introduce yourself, man. I called in to get something for free, dude.
Nah, not at all.
Come on, what's wrong with you, man? Come on, man. I'm going to give you another shot at it. Ruben, thanks for calling in, bro. What's up?
Elena. Good to talk to you and Elena.
Yeah, good to talk to you too, brother. Hey, let me ask you a question. If people gossip to you about someone else, do you think that those people will gossip about you?
Definitely.
Okay, good. Now let me ask you this question. If you listen to gossip about another person, do you think that that makes you as dangerous as the person that is doing the gossiping?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that, man. See, because this is what the people on our poll said. 95% agreed that those that gossip to you will gossip about you. And then 88% agreed that if you listen to gossip, you're as dangerous as the person that is doing the gossip. I'm going to send Ruben our new 2016 calendar. This thing is awesome.
Gossip is rumor. Gossip is not factual data.
Can I finish my presentation on the calendar? Okay?
Yes, please.
Okay. January. I got little quotes on each of the days. Now, I'm not a big wall calendar guy, but let me tell you, if you're going to get a wall calendar in 2016, dude, you want this one because I got all these little quotes. You'll never believe what April the 1st says. Okay, and March the 21st. And I got all these quotes throughout it, so it's awesome. Here's one right here. It reminds you, commit first. Beautiful images. Paulie did this, right?
Figure the rest out later.
PP, who just got his American citizenship. So look, today we're talking about gossip and criticism. Make sure we get Ruben's address so that we can send him a calendar. Here's the deal. Right now in the news, Paris. This morning they did another attack. 2 more dead, 7 going to jail forever probably. Syrian refugees, 10,000 coming to America. 36 governors say no, I don't want them. That number's probably going to increase. There is a bit of bad news in that, right? There's gossip in it. What would you do, though? What would you do? Would you let Syrian refugees into your home? Would you take on 10,000 if you could? We asked that question, and people were like, 26% of the people said, yeah, I think that they should be able to come to America. I'm like, well, good for you, dude. Would you sleep with Charlie Sheen right now? You know he's HIV. It doesn't mean if you blew him, you'd actually get it, but it's possible. It's possible, okay? It is possible. Would you sleep with someone without getting their blood checked first? Would you? I know this. She wouldn't sleep with me until I could show her proof the blood was clean.
The blood was good.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're talking about gossip, okay? We're talking about what is it doing to your mental state of mind. I called my sister the other day and I said, do not watch TV right now, dude. There's nothing but bad news on the tube. If you can't handle it, and you need to be able to say that, I cannot handle this much negativity right now. I can consume more than you can. Would you agree with that? Mm-hmm. She's very sensitive to bad news. Mm-hmm. Okay, what'd you have dreams of last night?
ISIS all night long because you made me fall asleep to listening to the whole
That wasn't
ISIS
ISIS,
thing.
baby. That was me terrorizing you in the middle of the night. Yeah, that was real. That was real good, too. Okay, so look, what do you do when somebody walks up to you at your job and starts telling you, you know, that man, our manager, you know, and they start doing that thing. Or they come here right at Cardone Enterprise. I guarantee somebody in this organization has said something negative about me before. You know, Grant changed his mind so quick, so fast. He's all over the place, right? He never tells anybody what he really wants, and then he does this and that. Right? Dude, that's gossip. That's criticism, okay? It's not, even if it's true.
It's opinion.
Yeah, read that.
That's right. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have to be able to distinguish the information.
Yeah.
Does this relate to me directly? What is the purpose of you telling me this?
Yeah.
Is there a solution? Is
Yeah.
there something I can help
Yeah.
with?
Yeah.
Why are you dumping this on me?
Yeah.
If it's the purpose to have a negative opinion about him for no positive way whatsoever, you're actually damaging not only yourself, but the community and the people and the environment around you.
What's the point? What's the
What
product?
is the point? Is it fact? Is it opinion? Can I help in any way? Why are you telling me this? What am I supposed to do
How about
with this
this?
information?
Shut up. Hey, I don't need it. You know, I don't need you to be Anderson Cooper. There's enough Anderson Coopers, Don Lemons, O'Reilly, what's his name? There's enough, Sean Hannity's, Bill O'Reilly. Dude, they got enough of these people.
And can I just say one thing, because
Excuse
we're
me.
about to go to break.
Bud.
Like,
Sorry.
you know, the news, yes, you know, why listen to the facts about how many got killed in ISIS, how they're doing it, what to look out for? Because these are potentially data that you can think with to protect yourself in a situation.
Protect yourself against the others, man. There's ISIS
When we
is
come
in
back,
America.
I'm actually gonna get my words
Stay with us.
because I let you speak for a long time. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Are you looking for ways to raise funds to increase your local impact? If you're a nonprofit, church, civic group, school, or individual, Funds to Org Shoe Drive fundraiser helps your cause raise funds while supporting micro enterprises in developing nations. Funds to Orgs provides at no charge the tools you need to create a successful no-calorie fundraising event. Just engage your supporters to collect gently worn, used, and new shoes. We'll transport the collected shoes and issue a check back to you within 48 hours of processing. Sign up now at fundstoorgs.com. That's fundstoorgs.com. If you want success in business and in life, you must learn to sell. It's a way of life. You learn to predict outcomes. You help your customers, and you take massive action. Available now is New York Times best-selling author Grant Cardone's Sell or Be Sold package that gives you everything you need to know to get your way in business and in life. Get the hard copy Axiom Business Award-winning book, the 15-CD audio program, video digital quick read, the Sell or Be Sold MP3 with over 20 hours of content, the Sell or Be Sold workbook and trainer's manual, and a never-before-seen 3.5-hour Sell or Be Sold seminar delivered by Grant Cardone, available for you to watch on demand 24/7. This over $1,200 value is available right now for only $199. Get your package at grantcardone.com/sellerbesold. That's grantcardone.com/sellerbesold.
Okay.
That's
So-
what I know, baby. Y'all chasing all the
we're
bad
not doing
news.
this.
That's all I know
We're
right
talking
there.
about gossip, and
Mama,
we're
go,
talking
Mama,
about the
go.
difference between factual data, how to handle it when it does come up, knowing the difference so you can either participate, not participate. Why is it important to actually know negative important
Can you welcome them back to the show?
data? Guys, welcome back.
To the G&E show. Who got my
Okay?
money?
Now, before the break, we were talking about ISIS. Why is it important to know the data about ISIS? It's important to know the facts about ISIS so we as a country can come together and make clear analytical decisions, not just based on emotional response, but real data to decide whether or not we're going to let these refugees back into
Dude,
the country.
I asked a
Now, there
three-star
are
general, I
people
said,
out
would you let Syrian refugees back into your country? He's like, dude, if it was up to me, then no way.
No, that's
No
not
way,
what he said,
man.
okay?
What?
Let me tell you, it was the question that I asked.
Yeah.
And I said, would your president allow Syrian refugees into the country? Before I could even finish, he said, no.
He said if it was up to him, no.
No, he said no.
No, baby. Are we gossiping right now? Or is this truth and fact?
Factual data.
Because
It's
you
gossiping,
see,
though.
because I was in the car. I was in the car and she was in the car.
Nobody needs to know this data. That was between us and them, and how does this help them? Anyway,
You're right.
The decision about, so we're going to knock it off.
Oh, yeah. Well, I want to know this, Elena. I want to know this before you go on, okay? I want to know this, okay? Somebody comes up to you at the water cooler and tells you some gossip. What do you do?
Can I finish? Okay.
No,
what
I'm
do
asking
I
you, what do you
What
do?
do I do?
Yeah.
If it's real gossip, if it's rumor and
Adriana.
it's negative,
Yeah.
let's not mention any goddamn names.
Wow, dude, what are you
Because
talking about, man?
I don't want to do that on this show. Seriously.
Wow.
That's what you
Wow.
do. That's what you do. And that's how strict you handle people.
Whoa.
You say, knock it off.
Man, what's wrong
Don't
with you
talk
today?
about my friends. There's no point to you telling me this.
ministrating?
You're spreading back. And you know what? You hit somebody that hard, you think they're going to think twice about coming to you and taking a poop on somebody? I bet you they will. That's how you handle it. That's what you do.
Wow.
If you have enough integrity and you care about your friends
dude,
and they're your friends,
did
you
you
don't
hear-
let people talk bad about your
Did
friends.
you hear that Charlie Sheen's HIV?
I did not, only from you. Because why? That's gossip. How does that affect me? Really? Why spread that? If that was me and I had HIV, whether I'm a celebrity or not, I don't want people talking about it. It doesn't make me
Because I know
feel
you
good.
did a show with him.
Yeah, I did a show with him. I did not have sex with him. He was a nice guy to me. I know he's got problems, but his medical status affects me in no way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Hey, did you
See
see
how
that?
you handle
Did you
people?
see that? Did you see that car wreck? Did you hear about the car wreck this morning on the Collins Avenue?
I don't care about that. I want to finish this. Okay, so we're gonna make.
ISIS.
We're finishing.
ISIS.
We're finishing ISIS. We're going to make true analytical decisions whether to help these people. There's real people in real pain out there, these Syrian refugees. I'm not
Dude,
into
it's terrible.
politics. I don't know how to handle it, but once we know the data, we can figure out how to handle them. If they can come here, if we set up, I don't know.
Shouldn't let 'em
but
in, dude.
The facts remain.
Sorry.
Now, when to listen to something, I'm going to tell you a real story. A real example.
Do I get to
between
talk?
You and I, not right now.
I'm not even
a
here,
real
okay?
example.
I'll be reading
Okay,
your comments.
So we moved to Miami 3 years ago. We met some really nice people. Please don't say any names, okay?
I'm not.
Okay. So we met some really nice people here. One was interested in helping Grant with some real estate. And we were exploring this option of whether or not we wanted to look into these people. Another family came to me and said, I know that y'all are considering this option, and I want you to know that we did business with them, and there is a current lawsuit, and there could be potentially some fraud involved. And before you make that decision, you should look into the facts and before you make your decision. Can that help me? Can that help us?
Yeah, I like that.
That
I like
data
that.
is important to hear. It's not, don't tell me that. You're tainting my opinion. That's factual data. There is a real lawsuit. And until the fraud thing gets worked out, no, you're completely innocent. And then you know what? Then it's my decision. Hey, I'm going to move forward. That was an innocent mistake. And he was innocent until proven guilty. But I don't need to risk my family, money, viability
Dude,
with getting into business with someone who could potentially be fraudulent.
We got Japan, New York, Georgia,
let's
California. We got
we're going
Finland.
to take Japan first. Everybody else, I apologize. We're taking Japan first. And I'm done talking. I said all my stuff. I hope it was of value, and I hope you can see the difference of how this can make a difference.
That's Samurai Colin.
Colin from Japan. Let's hear what you have
Colin,
to say.
have you had your colonic today? If you had your Japanese colonic. I cannot hear him.
Okay, call back from Japan.
You know what? The day
Tokyo.
that Paris was blown up, the same day, that was Friday the 13th, right? There was supposedly going to be an earthquake tsunami in Japan. There was supposedly. There was a hurricane hitting Mexico. There was also 40 killed in Baghdad, and there was a big explosion in Beirut. That was all. You know what people were saying? It's Friday the 13th, man. Dude, these are. How about this one, Halloween? Because we just passed Halloween. Do you know how many people have actually been killed by reaching in a bag and there being razor blades inside candy? You remember that story that went around for years? You know how many people in the United States? How many kids have been slaughtered with razor blades in candies during Halloween? 0. It's an urban legend. There is not one reported police incident anywhere on file, anywhere in any city in the United States that's complete urban legend.
Let's take another caller. But I get
produced by rumor, and passed on by weak people. Weak people that can't confront the evil, nasty monsters. The unproductive bitches
we're going to take Mike
in the universe.
From Finland. We have Finland on the phone.
You know the people
Mike
that gossip?
from Finland. Are you there?
They'll never get my money.
Are you with me, Mike?
Yes, I'm here.
What's
Yes,
up, Mikey?
I'm here.
What's
Can
up,
you guys
Mikey?
hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Mikey,
Yeah.
you sound good, Mikey. You sound like a positive guy.
Yeah, I'm a positive guy. Okay, I got 3 things I want to tell you guys. Please bear with me because there's latency on the call.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1, I just want to thank you, G&E, for doing this. You've helped me and my family tremendously. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy. Thank you. Oh,
And number 2, about the gossip thing, that's a third party who's creating a conflict, and people might not even be aware of it.
Yeah. Right. You're saying there's a third party. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a third party. And number 3, Robert Sislo Jr. was supposed to call me half an hour ago, but I know he's behind the camera.
You know that
so
Robert Sislo.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell him that please call me back after the show.
I will call you.
I don't know what's wrong with that guy, Robert. He dropped the ball, didn't he?
Woo!
I got you.
You know, I had a guy call me the other day and say, your people didn't follow up. Now, why would that be the way somebody would tell me that? See, it tells me something about that individual. I'm not saying this about this gentleman right here, but I'm just saying, a guy calls me up the other day, he was a car dealer, your people didn't follow up. I'm like, dude, they wouldn't have to follow up if you just freaking make a decision. Tell them yay or tell them nay. Quit stringing my people along. Make a decision. Don't gossip about my people. Don't tell me my people are weak. My people bust their ass every day with people like you.
That's a friend. That stands up for friends.
I stand up for my friends, man. I had another guy call up and say, tell your people to quit calling me back. In the same day, one guy says, you didn't call back. Another guy says, tell them to quit calling back. I said, I ain't telling anybody to quit calling back, dude. This is America, bro. Home of the brave, land of the free. Mm-hmm. We calling you back. If you don't want us to call you back anymore, you need to die. Jesus. Who's got my money? Come on, man. Have you got your t-shirt? Have you guys already hooked up on your t-shirt? Look, the comments are rolling in right now. Cole Money says, good job, Elena. Everybody loves you today. Ken Wall says, Elena is spitting the fire. By the way, if you're not watching Ken's show, Robert, help me out, Robert. If you're not watching Ken's show, what day is Ken's show? Is it after my show?
Fridays at 3.
Friday at 3 o'clock. It's called Digi Footprint, right?
Digi Lead TV.
What
Fridays, Digi Lead TV at 2 p.m. right after Cardone.
Digi Leads.
Ooh,
Get your
Lead.
Digi Leads TV
I want to
on.
take Mike from New
Wait a minute.
York.
I want to read some more of these things, okay? Just knock it off. Elena, you're spitting fire, Ken Wall says. Cole Money says,
please,
what are you doing
continue.
today? Where's the money? Dude, it's everywhere. The question is not where's the money, who's got my money? Cole Money says, you guys are the best, thank you. Factual data is absolutely okay. Becky Farias says, Jake Sharp, great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. Dude, that's smoke. That's fire.
that is
I don't know
fire.
who said that. I know you're not the origin of that, Mr. Jake Sharp. Someone from the UK told me last night Europe has a bigger problem because they had to give up guns after World War II, and it won't happen here because we have guns. Oh, dude, let me tell you something.
Oh, I don't think so.
ISIS will happen here for sure. Don't be surprised when it does. If you are, you're just not confronting the reality, the factual data of evil.
9/11.
Evil exists on planet Earth.
9/11 wasn't ISIS. I think it was Al Qaeda, but
Yeah, but it's
it's
neighborhoods are like ghetto there, and there's no hope for employment. You know, how did that blood?
Take Mike from New York.
Yeah, you take Mike whenever you want. You're here too. I'm not the only one making decisions.
We were trying to be a team on this.
These guys listen to me. They don't listen to you.
Mike from New York,
Hey,
throw it
guys.
at me, homie.
Hey, you know how people talk about Wednesday's hump day, right?
Yeah.
Today ain't hump day. Today's grind day. Work hard day. Yeah. No?
He's breaking up. I didn't hear that.
His grind day is work day.
Yeah.
Wednesday's grind day.
Grind day. Woo! Let's grind it out.
Round it out.
You know what I was thinking about the gossip thing?
What?
No. Let me guess. Elena always does that to me. Guess what I'm thinking?
No, I don't. I say, guess what?
You want to have sex right now?
I was thinking
Nope.
about
She says
the
nope. I
gossip
said, you want to have sex a few minutes ago? Nope. Okay. Let me guess again. Hold on. I keep guessing. Okay.
You want to hold me?
You want to hold me? You want to hold me tight? You want to grind
What
on a
would you
Wednesday?
tell you?
Go ahead,
I
man.
was saying, okay, if someone wanted to come gossip to me, and I'm trying to stay positive, and they come up in my ear, I'll be like, listen, stop talking. Is that your breath, or did you fart?
What do you say?
Is that your breath or did you fart?
Oh, dude, that's awesome. I think that's funny. I think that's good, man. I just think this. Look, when's the last time you guys said, stop it?
It's hard
Dude,
to
I
stand
don't
up.
need it. You know, I don't want it. Okay? A friend of yours comes up to you and has bad breath. Should you tell him? I mean, should you say, hey, dude, it's a dump in there? Should you tell the guy or just kind of walk away and tell somebody else? Because that's what most people do. Most people do what?
Tell somebody else.
Now, what are you thinking right now?
Yeah,
Me and you did this.
Yeah,
Me and you,
did.
we were in an
did.
event, and we walked away, and I'm like, no, that was killing me. I said, yeah, but you didn't tell her. You know? Because the only way you do any good is to tell the person there, hey, by the way, I want to help you. That's different. That's factual data. No reason to pass it on to me. Now I have a lower opinion of that person. So it becomes a tricky little thing, right?
I shouldn't have said
Now,
that.
let's say that I knew a guy walked into Publix, which is a big grocery store chain here in Florida, and I knew the guy it was something weird he had done. He had left 2 kids in a car, you know, and the windows are up. Dude, me handling that's not gossip.
No, that's
right? Me calling the
factual
police
data.
saying, hey, dude, they got a guy out here that is breaking the law. 2 kids in the back of the car, right? That is
data.
factual data. If I got some employees here that are not being productive and I don't handle it, and let's say I'm working with other people that are not productive. The last job I was at, with 29 years old, I was the most productive salesperson in the organization. I knew the GM was stealing from the dealer, and I told the dealer, I went to the dealer, I said, this guy's ripping you off, dude, he's stealing money from you. And the dealer said, mind your own business. I said, okay, all right. Well, at least I had done my part. It wasn't gossip. I didn't tell somebody else. I didn't tell another person, another employee. I went straight to the guy that it mattered to the most, that I thought it would matter to the most, and told him. So, hey, Mike, thanks for calling in, brother. You're awesome. How do people follow you, brother?
At Hink1Mike on Twitter.
Oh, my man. I love this guy. Hink1Mike. Awesome, dude. I'm looking at your comments, folks. I'm going to let Elena take it, but I'm looking at your comments right now on Grant Cardone TV. Elena, go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know, it is hard to not participate in gossip, especially when, like, if you're in a group and everyone's doing it, and then you can kind of feel like the fuddy-duddy to stand up for somebody and say, hey, we really shouldn't be doing that. But ultimately, even if you're looked at in the moment like whatever, people do respect you deep down. And
the people that don't respect you for it, what about the people that wouldn't respect you for it? Elena's such a bitch.
Then, you know, it tells me more about that person than it does the person they were gossiping about, and maybe you want to choose your friends more wisely. But if you do this, you will be happier in life because you're going to actually be around more positive people, and you're going to have the data that you need when it is factual data to make good, solid decisions. You know.
Dude, the calendar's sick.
The calendar is sick.
On the front of the calendar. Yeah, people are asking right here.
GrantCardone.com/calendar.
Yeah, and I think we got 40% off on the calendar right now. Is that right? So it's a brand new calendar. I'll guarantee I'll blow this calendar out. We only have 2,000 of these. So we've already sold 900 of them, and we literally put it on our website Friday. So I think I got 1,100 left. We will sell every calendar we have. We marked them down 40%. The front of the calendar says, if you know what day it is,
you're not busy enough.
You're not busy enough, man. Hell, I don't even know. It is Wednesday, only because I've said Wednesday a couple times now. Oh, look at this.
Success is your duty, obligation, and responsibility.
Is that awesome or what? So grab a calendar, give it as a gift. Maybe get 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 of them. Get 10 of them. Get one for your employees. It's got not just the dates of next year, but it's got Grant Cardone quotes to grind by. Come on, man. Why don't you wear one of my shirts, man? Why don't you wear one of my t-shirts? I love the t-shirt, dude. The
so
t-shirt.
Let's know the difference
Look, and it's got the little
gossip.
It's got the little tag right down here too, huh? You love the little tag?
I love the tag.
You thinking about having sex with me right now? Is that what you're thinking, or am I just being positive?
You got sex on your mind?
Yeah.
And your
So
mind
look,
on your sex.
Mikel says, let me just read some of these, Elena, or do you want to read them?
No, go ahead.
For everyone watching the show, Grant, you're right about not making a decision. That's on me. I have made a decision to invest, and I was not trying to badmouth Robert. Oh, this is the guy that called in.
He's interested in the show.
Yeah, he was awesome for even considering to help me in my business. Thanks for your time, best, Mikel. Oh, he didn't take that. Did that bother him?
Yeah, it sounded
It
like
bothered you.
It sounded like
It bothered you a little bit,
It
right?
sounded like you thought he was.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say
All right.
that.
Well,
I mean,
we're
hey, if the
glad we
shoe
got
fits,
that clarified.
if the shoe fits, choke on it. If it doesn't fit, then it doesn't fit. Now, also, last week I was in Denver. Robert, you weren't there, but there was this lady there, Gina. Gina's last name is what? You know?
Gina?
Yeah, the speaker in front of me.
Oh dear.
Anyway, she was talking about Cinderella and the prince was out looking for the shoe. If you didn't see my presentation to this group in Denver, a couple hundred real estate agents there, professional real estate agents. And I said, let me tell you something, man. If I lived back in the day with Cinderella and the prince and the shoe and all that bullshit, first of all, this is a fairy tale, okay?
I believe
Number
in
two,
fairy
you know
tales.
what? While the prince was out looking for the shoe, I was out collecting every shoe in the village. The next morning when they woke up, and I owned every shoe, and I'm out selling shoes.
To different ladies so they can marry the prince?
The response to this sounds like the response I got in Bogota.
I don't even understand where you're going right now.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Do we
That's
ship
why.
to Croatia? Yes, we do. For everyone watching the show, Grant Cardone is right. Okay, thank you. Gossip is the bathroom wall of society. Dude, could not say that better myself.
Yeah.
Brett, Jay, coffee.
I like him.
How do I get a calendar? GrantCardone.com/calendar. We'll send it out to you, okay? 40% off right now. We only have 1,100 left. We will sell them all. How do you get a medal from the Bogota General? Pull out the gun, take a piece. No, pull out the gum, take a piece, and then offer a piece. Oh, I guess he's talking about how to handle gossip.
Oh, the bad breath.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how do you handle the
That's
bad
the
breath?
indirect
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy gets it on the way home. How long does it take somebody with bad breath to get when you give them a piece of gum? Oh, wow. Is it on the way home, you think?
No, it happens instantaneously for me. I'm like, are you trying to tell me something?
Uh-huh.
If it, you know.
Be deaf to gossip. Blessings Wide says, be deaf to gossip. Don't even acknowledge the foolishness. Man, I'd like to believe I could just not acknowledge it at all. Guys, you have to tell people to stop
Yeah, you
it.
have to have the courage to say, knock it off.
Okay? I go into our restroom here in Miami, right? And there's paper on the floor. Dude, I don't not tell somebody. I go back and tell my sales guys, hey, clean up. I don't tell the women. The women aren't in there. Hey, pick up the freaking toilet paper.
But how is that gossip?
I didn't leave it on the floor. It's a responsibility. It's confrontation.
Okay,
it's to
segue.
confront things that aren't okay. I said, hey, you guys pick up the toilet paper. Well, I didn't leave it on the floor. I didn't ask you who left it. Pick it up. I didn't leave it either, dude. I
Why
walked
didn't you
in and
pick
saw
it
it.
up?
I did.
Okay. You're going non sequitur.
Grant one,
You do
Foursquare.
that, it's
Commit
confusing.
first. First comes the advice, then comes the criticism, and then the admiration. All right, thank you, dude. Alex Chavez. I'm moving to Miami next week. I'll be your neighbor, Grant. You have an awesome team. Michael Bonnet did an awesome job and got me on Cardone University for me and my team. Thanks, Alex.
Nice job, Mike. bonnet.
And well done, Alex, that you did that for your team. Grant, I'm in Dallas. I flew out to Miami to meet you and to get a selfie. What time can I come by the office? Just call me or mention me on the show. Mo Guala, how long are you in town, brother? I'm going to be here another 30 minutes and I have an appointment today. I got to change shirts because where I'm going, I can't walk in looking like a killer. Okay, because I got to go incognito.
You ready to wrap up? You have any more things?
I got to go incognito. I got to go like this.
I know you love listening to yourself talk.
I got to go like this, and then when I get in on them, I spring on them. I'm like, pow. Oh, sorry. Pow.
Gently.
Okay, can we wrap up though?
Wrap it.
Or you want to read?
Wrap it and slap it. That's what I say.
Guys, thanks so much for tuning in today. The show.
I challenge you to stop one person this weekend that gossips.
Know the difference between gossip and factual data.
But don't even worry about.
Somebody tells me, hey, your little girl's soccer coach was a convicted sex offender. I might want to know that so I can think with that data and make my own decisions whether I keep her there or not. Just know the difference, of like gossip and non-gossip.
Mm-hmm.
If the guy says the soccer coach is a shark, what does that mean? Remember when somebody said that about you? When we first started dating, somebody says, oh, that Grant Cardone is a shark. That's a rumor. Like what?
That was Neil, that Neil guy.
Yeah, we agreed to no names. But anyway, yeah, what does that do? How does that affect me? That makes me pull away from him. I don't even know why. I don't even know what shark means. There's no fact. It's rumor. Knock that stuff off.
You know what I asked?
Thing
What kind of
could
shark?
make me make viable decisions for my family, which is important.
A great white?
Okay?
Tiger
so
shark?
How can I help? Why are you telling me this? What's the purpose?
Sand shark?
Is it a fact or an opinion? Your opinion, keep it to yourself. I can make my own decisions
Whale
based
shark?
on my own observations. Put-out.
We're
wrapping up.
This is
We'll
awesome.
see you
Let
next
me just
Wednesday.
say that you had some awesome advice today about the gossip. Let me just say one last thing before we blow out of here. I challenge you this week to just confront a person, to have the experience of what it's like to tell somebody, you know what, how are you going to work it out? To say, you know what, guys, I got so much negative stuff on this planet already, I don't need more. Got my hands full. So I got my hands full. I'm not perfect.
Courage.
I mean, there's a lot of really nice ways to say this.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't just have to say, hey, shut up.
Wrong.
You could do that, okay? You could do that. Maybe you do that, towards the end. Like, I don't need this. Like, really don't need it. I mean, the only thing worse than the gossip is you. You could do that later, or you could do something finessey right now and just say, man, really, I got my hands full of my own life. I can't handle anymore. Charlie Sheen had nothing to do with my life. ISIS, you know what? I got my hands full. Appreciate it. Awesome. Great. Adios. So I don't know how you're going to, I just want you to, I challenge you to handle one person this week just to have the experience of confronting someone that's doing something.
Taking a stand and
Okay.
having some integrity.
Tomorrow, Young Hustlers, right here from the big studio, Grant Cardone TV. Friday, Cardone Zone. It's going to go crazy, okay? Look, if you haven't gotten a calendar yet, hook up grantcardone.com/calendar. You get 40% off when you buy today. You guys be great, be awesome. Elena, what do they say?
Stick and stay is bound to pay.
What is it?
I don't know.
You are funny, man.
I know. Dude.
Funny chick.
All right. See you
Want to have
next
sex?
week.
Today's episode was brought to you by the Comfort Experts. See us for all your heating and air conditioning needs. For more information, visit onehouраircarolinas.com. That's onehouraircarolinas.com.